I don't think we had crazy expectations, and I think that's what I even told Greg at the beginning of the season. I said, we should have no expectations. Don't expect to do anything, and don't expect anything to be delivered for us, too. And I think with that attitude was really good. We just kind of kept on believing in what we were doing.
So in 2017, there was this story of, we had this great run at the end of 2016, so 2017 is going to be amazing, and we have to be amazing. And it almost felt like the story was already written for us, and we had to live up to it. And, we started off doing relatively well, but, things went up and down, and we kind of crumbled. And this year it's totally different. I mean, we made some changes with our personnel in the off season, brought in a huge class of kids. We've got 13 incoming guys, freshmen, walk-on, and a transfer. And just the energy in the locker room is huge.
This team needs to compete and reestablish the culture. And that's something that they're already doing here on day 2 or 3.
The really different thing that I've seen from this year compared to the last years is just the commitment right off the bat. I mean, everybody's supporting everybody else, and it's super important that everybody stays positive and, keeping everybody, afloat.
This group needs to get to the MIC playoffs. That should be a standard, because once you get there, anything can happen. And with the coaching staff and the plan in place to try and find linear improvement, by getting to the playoffs, that puts us to peak at the right time and do something different that this group definitely wants to achieve.
If anything, last year taught us to be excited, but still temper expectations and make sure that we stick to what we want. And there's something about these guys in this locker room that's, my excitement's different this year. But still going to try and stay grounded.
Yeah, humility is important.
Super. Yeah.
We have to push. That's the deal. Is every day we have to get better. Yeah. And we can smile about how great it feels. It doesn't mean anything unless we push it to feel better.
We're incredibly humble, and I think with that humility comes a sense of excitement because we have the chance now to start fresh and write our own story instead of, live up to what somebody has set for us.
I said I talk about a smile. Oh, what about a style? I got time. She got the dough. I gotta go for mine. I think I said yeah. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room.
What you put in there? I put my case.
The song that I'll sing for you beautiful people is My Girl by The Temptations.
I had to say no, sir. I'm gonna write you a love song, cause you asked for it, cause you need one.
Calm down, breathe, be who you are, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it because it's just been an absolute pleasure for the last 17 days working with this group. And I'm excited about what this group's going to do as we continue to progress every single day. This is just a measuring stick, right? It's a different opponent. They look different. They play different. But let's enjoy what we do. Lack of composure, dealing with bigger balls, being a little bit too direct, too quick, too fast, wanting to get the ball advanced, especially after they scored. And then you put your foot on it. And it completely turned on its head. And they were absolutely wrecked. And then the guy made the dumbest choice in the world because we were going to wreck them with 11, and with 10 they had zero chance, right? No way. Not with a team that plays like we play. You can't have not enough people. I mean, we play against 13 in training and still get high. So I'm just incredibly happy to see the progression that took place right there. But above that, I'm happy because I look out on the field and guys are running by each other on the side, in the field, covering for each other and high-fiving each other and saying great job and pushing each other on. That type of unity, that type of spirit, that type of collective whole, that's what's going to drive the bus. Right? You guys are fantastic soccer players. You play really, really well. It's so fun to watch. Pay plays that negative ball and that free kick with 2-something left. No problem. About the Cinco, no problem. We break another line of pressure. Just incredible, and that's trust. And that's super important. So right now we're gonna go eat a lot of Qdoba.
It's night and day when you compare it to last year already. Like, just having that bond in the locker room, treating everybody like, you know, they're your brothers, that is what makes you willing to sacrifice yourself, you know, for the team or for another player when you're out on the field. So forming that bond in the first place is what leads to, like, truly working for each other on the field.
Tom had a meeting with us just the other day, actually, how important it is to hold everybody to a really high standard just so we can, fulfill what we really want to do in the season, fulfill our goals. And, we want to keep ourselves at a very high standard, even higher than we even expect ourselves to end up.
We've got to get better than we were on Sunday. We have to get better than we were yesterday for sure. Okay, so for Sully, it's going to be a lot of me in your ear tonight. Manny, same thing, a lot of wingers. As we move to Monday's session, it's going to be about slashing in and getting the timing of those right, the entry balls right. But today it's about being smart with how you move. Let's go. Let's work. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, man. Starting. Go. Let's go, boys. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Sully, so good. So good, Sully.
Great job, start to finish. That's cool. Yeah.
Well done, everybody in, everybody in. What's up?
7-11, better and more dynamic running, interchanging all the time. Negative balls means they're pressing, we can get the 10 forward, or the 9 can roll off and go. All right? But most important is ball speed everywhere and breaking lines.
Move it, move it. Just because there's no pressure doesn't mean the ball doesn't move.
Relax. Good. Well done. Well done, boys. Well done.
Okay, what else did you guys have?
Yes, Cinco.
Even though we're up a lot, we still got to play with class and stay humble.
Yes. Play with class and stay humble. Which means if you foul somebody, help them up. Got it?
You gotta show some humility there, okay? Just because we won 7-0 doesn't mean anything. The game's behind us. Game 2 at home tonight. Protect the fortress, right? This is our home. Nobody comes in here and takes away from us. All right? Stay focused. The next 2 hours, we're focused. We're turned on. We're ready to go. We're not going to lose points tonight, okay? We're going 3-0 after tonight. All right? Let's go. Let's go.
Auggies on 3. 1, 2, 3. Auggies!
Try and stick to one touch if I can. Two touch if it is necessary.
Get there, Cinco, get there, Cinco.
Do you think?
Oh!
You get the experience, the excellence. You put it in the bag and you're on to a new day. We'll be here all season.
for words of wisdom. All right, signing off.
Quick, boy, quick! Coming off her nose.
6, we gotta get to 12. How many corners? We have what, 1?
1, yeah.
I mean, we've earned 3, we've only gotten 1, but we've got to get to higher numbers. We've got to get more chances, more scoring chances.
Good ball. Hey, straight run, man.
Too comfortable. Yeah. That's what I want to hear, because it was arrogance, to be fair, guys. When you scored the goal, you got arrogant.
We were okay with
And humility disappeared from the group. And I could feel it on the bench, and that was really disappointing to me. The humility escaped us. And it became like, oh, this is just going to be, we're going to open them up now. No, there's more work than that in a game. And you had an opponent who didn't threaten us, really, except for when we kind of created those chances. And we didn't put the damn thing to bed. I mean, that should have been 3-0 at least.
You know, you see two big trees staying side by side and you really don't think much about it, but under the ground, the roots actually connect and talk to each other. And, you know, that can be said for our team. You see a team, you know, on the outside we might just look like a soccer team, but under the ground, in the locker room in this case, we're connected in so many levels, in so many ways.
Buying into, you know, the messages that we wanted to send to our incoming kids and just to each other as a whole. That was a big deal, and then we were intentional about what we did during the season to maintain that culture. During preseason, you know, we did an activity every other day, you know, related to selflessness or motivation or team building or discipline, something along those lines. And we continue to do something once a week.
I'm sorry we're so good.
Relationships are huge. I love the relationships that come from soccer. My college teammates are my best friends for life, and I'm sure some of these players and these coaches are going to be really close friends the rest of our lives too.
There you go. It doesn't burn. My quads are burning.
My best friends that I'm still in weddings for and doing things with are the players that I played with during my core years here. And those are the takeaways that every athlete can bring with them as they go off to their own families or in their own careers.
No one was more important than anyone else. We're always down to help and support each other. If anyone needs help, we're here to help you.
Don't turn it! Are you alright, James? Are you alright?
That might be the best memory, is feeling a part of something that was not thought of in the moment as being special, but reflecting back on it. Those were special times, really special times. So all the wins, a few of the losses, it's the guys that you were associated with that I remember as the best part.
How do you feel? I got busted lip from that thing. I feel good though, dang. I'm cold.
Just as much support as possible, you know, just always talking positively, always giving them support no matter what. I mean, any time of the day, just saying hi to them, just, you know, greeting them anywhere they are and just, you know, just making them feel welcome.
Walking into it, I didn't know many of the guys I didn't know. They really welcomed me the most. And I thought that the upperclassmen did a phenomenal job of welcoming such a big incoming freshman class.
Auggies! Tom, how'd you come up with that drill? What? How'd you come up with that drill?
Hey, take all the bins to the locker room. Get your headset, don't leave yet.
Tom lives by this book.
Yeah, I mean, I think the character of the group by far has been the best character of any group I've been a part of. That's from the oldest guy in the group to the youngest. I think there's just a lot to say about people that are always there for others when we're going through slumps or we're going through even the good times.